at it for a minute. Man, he just killed the last 4-on-1 battle, right? You did, right? You kind of did good, right? He did good, yo! So, we have to get him up on all caps. But now, here's a dude who's no stranger to the all cap stage. Atomik comes in sharp, y'all. He comes in swinging. He needs to come over and redeem himself right now a little bit, though. And that's why we're here, and that's why we're ready to give him all the energy that we got. So for this here battle, let's make some noise, Without any further ado, rapper on my right, introduce yourself.
Golden Gnostic 2499, first time in all caps, what going, you know?
Hey yo, rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Atomik, representing everybody that wants to be represented, yo.
In your first round, I'm coming sharp. Watch me cut his neck in two. He smoked a cigarette before this battle, but this smoke gon' be the death of you. And before I do that, I'll even cut it. Text box goes, I mean, it's funny that you in range for this killing, cause if you don't move, you die on the spot, cause X marks the spot. And whenever I be standing on the sidelines when these dudes be rapping, chilling, cringing like, ooh, that's whack shit. But the confusion happens when every time there's always a bunch of fools reacting like, ooh, he's spazzing. So I realized that it's true that actions speak way louder than actions speak way louder than words do in battles. And that's why your favorite rapper's on some Shakespearean tip, meaning their words always come and they use theatrics. But me, I ain't doing that shit. How I'm off the top, it's super nice. Even when I'm off in tops, I'm supernatural. I feel like Brock Lesnar coming from the UFC. Or when the WF turned to the WE. Believe what you wanna believe. These niggas ain't really superstars. They punches barely connecting. It's just a bunch of divas tugging on weaves. But if this y'all king, then watch him get beat. He'll get this cordial whooping. I swear, if this y'all miniature Thanos snapping, then his endgame, how I'll disarm him just when you thought he was cooking. I'm Magic Johnson Security. Meaning if you want to get assisted getting dimes, I can help you. You know, I can make you score without looking. Shout outs to these new battlies, cause without y'all, all of these rookies and underperforming battle rappers wouldn't get all of them bookings they normally wouldn't. And I'd like to give a special shout out to my man Du, cause without him you wouldn't be on cam getting a shot beside the Gnostic. I even got a call from the boy, wondered why you're trying to set me up with this guy you told me. At that point in time, I'll admit to you, I had bigger things to worry about. I mean, what you're giving me is kind of microscopic. When he told me it was a small room battle, I figured we're right on topic. Think about it. That's a metaphor for he giving me enough room to put a midget inside his car. Yo, keep it down. But little Cinderella's a princess, and I bet that shoe fits snug like a snub in pockets. You know a snub revolver? Think Illuminati. If there's a problem between two men, it's nothing guns ain't solving. And he acted like he actually packing guns. I'll believe that when I see it. That'll once resolve it. I'm a man of science, but I've always had doubts you've ever had a solve Atomik. Yo, keep it down, let's go. I studied everything that builds him up, so what I guarantee for this battle is I'll bring a breakdown of atomic structure. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Your whole style is nonsense summed up. And he will go act like this is new to him. But he used to getting shat on by bird-ass niggas like a gothic sculpture. true. And I hate how niggas pronounce my name as Chro the agnostic. I mean, they got the Gnostic fucked up. But don't act like these rhymes ain't custom made to traditionally turn to your man at the top. Like this shit is not his culture. This ain't even a small room, it's your tomb. You like King Tutankhamun, miniature statue on his father's And some of y'all will claim that he's nice. I mean, I heard him freestyle. He was coming through with that weak shit like the toilet paper in 3-ply. This motherfucker's so whack. When he started rhyming on his rhymes, the autocorrect just scratched everything and told him to retype. Body bag is beautiful, and at the same time you get to witness what a real life beast's like. No fairy tales, but I'm only knee deep, but for a person his height, that's a perfect hole deep enough for him to sleep tight. I won't just spit on his grave. I won't just spit on his grave, but if he really wants to I won't just spit on his grave, but if he really wants to smoke, I can have shooters put 32 in his box like that raw Rizzler OCP life.
Yo, honestly, dog, battling you, I had no reason. But you've been talking online, so this ass whooping is something that you earned.
Okay.
As for comparing you to me, nah, this is not your spot. Nah, the height is the difference. I'm saying you've been talking online, but this ass whooping is something that you earned. This ain't no battle. There's been comparisons between you and I, but I'm the doper guy as far as that's concerned. Oh, this ain't no battle, and after this I'm hoping that you learn that bar-wise of Michael Schofield, I can map you out on my back, just turn. See, that's how you would sound if you were hella proper. These rounds will propel a fella, bro, while they blades chop you like a helicopter. I feel sorry for those at home watching this lame battle. It's like an elevator. I hit the first, you smoke the ground. Get the picture, we're not punching on the same level.
That hurts. That hurts.
And how you say people are sleeping on your rights, on your ratings is sickening. It's not, we're not sleeping on it. It's just a pillow squeeze tight hope and you start kicking. They're gonna have that asphyxiation. They're gonna have that RIP filed for them. Last battle I put my guns down, but now the text returned, that's an RIP file for them.
Go, Atomik.
That's an RIP. Yo, can I bring it back? But now the text returned. That's an RIP far forward. You got heart beats in my palms like yay meeting Jay back in the day. I pump iron, rib cage rip. I set the tone for how this body gon' work out. You ain't got the diplomacy or the necessary degree. You said Jay, yay meeting Jay back in the day. Let me explain what this all about. See, I was instrumental in laying the blueprints, and now I'm here schooling this drop out. So. Class in session. Okay. I was bored, so I started choking him. See, the difference between you and I is when you have a problem with somebody, you talk about him. Well, I talk to him. Use a blade or put a fork in him. Going through your stem cells with the rustiest utensils. More organs come out. Get the picture. Get the whole picture like Shawshank. Sidebar, you wanna be zoned so bad, you probably nicknamed yourself Roseback. It's true, humidity style and his cadence. If you didn't smoke so much weed and pounds, you probably smell like his fragrance. But judging by the crusty swag you rocking, all that's left is just the clothes like the victim the cell has just sucked in. You spent your whole career pretending you somebody, you fucking turd. But this old G, I'm Harper Lee. What I write to kill a mockingbird. That's tight shit. Tight shit. No. Tight shit I roll with, that's dice like. Shit's too easy, I'm talking pie slice. You knew you were gonna get bodied, but you still laid down your body for the culture. Yo, you knew you were gonna get bodied. Okay, let me bring that. Tight shit I roll with, that's dice like. Shit's too easy, I'm talking pie slice. You knew you were gonna get bodied, but you still laid down your life for the culture. Hey yo, Jesus, ain't that also pie slice? This is the genesis of these apocalypse.
Hey yo!
This is the genesis of his apocalypse. A desert point in east direction, turn a stick to a snake and split a sea. That's the only way he gonna exit this. Think Kelly Kumalo, yo. Think Kelly Kumalo and Jup Jup and conjugal visits. What's that? Yo, think Kelly Kumalo and Jup Jup and conjugal visits. What that mean? That means you fucking with a couple of killers. Sights on the mural. I just caught an easy body. I'm a pallbearer at Eric Wright's funeral. What's wrong with this man?
Hey yo!
I'm a pallbearer at Eric Wright's funeral. Somebody tell me what's wrong with this male? He ain't listen. He ain't listen when they told him I was savage. But don't worry, when CC meets, he gon' get the message.
Keep it down, let's go!
When CC me, he gon' get the message. They say we both holding on to bars. We both sitting on bars, but he go down when I'm up. That's the seesaw. I'm the atomic. I got a bigger impact, so for wonder what you got C4.
Let's go.
Yo, hold on. Get a slap for me? Nah, the bird don't want a C5 like it's YMCMB.
Yo, let's go!
Like it's YMCMB. You never progress while you holding on to a dead legacy. Cause you holding on to a dead legacy. I mean, your relevance, your legacy, your so-called legacy is only relevant on the Scrambles platform. At the top of the log, that's where his hate stem from. He ain't branch out when it was time to leave. That's why he fucking basically lost himself in a way that he's barking at me. Okay, I'll bring it back, yo. Bring it back. Okay. Wait. Yo, swear what David is slanging. Making you think that you're big. Those are delusions of grandeur. Man, your whole legacy is based on a fucking Scrambles platform. I'm at the top of the log. And that's where his hate stems from. He branched out when it was time to leave. Basically, you like Tarzan, swinging off a vine, you tripping off them trees. And to top it off, you still cocky, you punk. Last battle, you battled Creed, and it's ironic, you were rocky, you slumped. They gave him the mic, they was hoping he'll be Jordan, but he got stretched because he was whacked from the jump. This This is for those that say this clown can beat down. I'm short, but I still got him rolling like sleeves on a hand-me-down. Off the top of the dome, homeboy. You tragic. I might not tell you. When you spent your last round, my first words were like, he plastic, shot right to him.
Hold up a bit. It'll make perfect sense if I show my arms when I roll up on him. I'll set the record straight. I'm both ruthless and no limit. That Shawshank bar was your best line, because they do get to see the big picture, but they just don't know there's a hole in it. I'ma hit him with 3 of them things. Hey yo! That's what I like to fight like. Knock him out, this won't be night-night. He won't wake after 3 days. Now, Zone, is that really Christ-like? But I heard he a beast.
Okay.
I would slow that down or rewind it, but it would make me one of these new nerds in the streets.
Hey.
I really believed that these new battle rappers were worthy MCs. But then I realized that, nah man, it's just all that clout from these noobs I bought till I lurked in the shadows and seen your top 10 list been getting worse by the week. And half of these niggas ain't even worthy of me being murdered for free. That's why these days I just prepare 2 rounds. Because when you're such a G.O.D. with it, sometimes when you're against the mortal, you have to be a merciful being. That line was just to prove how Jesus and God is good all the time. Check. The body I'm catching today is complete, like when the letters in the word Allah align. I'm straight from the. I'm straight from the 2499, but I know where you represent. You probably from the 5'5".
Hey yo! Hey, keep it down, yo, let's go.
He's from the 5'5". I guarantee you it's not at all order. Life isn't easy being a guy this size.
Life isn't easy.
Let's go.
I thought this was a quiet room, but judging by how loud these niggas are, you can tell who dying soon. But he's from the 5'5", and life ain't easy for a guy his size. I respect the fact that he's got a son, but the kid can't look up to him, but at least you and him can relate on a level that's eye to eye. bitches how him and his other transvestite friends are ride or die. And in his intro, he said he represents everyone who wants to represent it. So if you're in the LGBTQI community, this guy's
Finish him.
And his kid gonna be disappointed that the guy he idolized his entire life worked so hard to get this work from a real boss like a 9 to 5. But this whole battle is disproportionate. This whole battle is disproportionate. Kid's unfortunate. Because I can guarantee you that I ain't even got to the point where I'm sending him yet, but you can tell the kid is scorching it. And his most famous battle was killing a prince. Right now it's a king you warring with. So there's all types of punishment when you commit that sort of shit. Think harakiri. It's his own blade that I'll rip his organs with. It's his own blade I'll rip his organs with. If homie's a beast and you wildin', it's gonna be ironic how a perfect hip-hop head will make a fitting ornament. I guarantee you I'll be washed in the blood of this lamb, and I'm only known for spitting fire like a Christian born again. So anybody betting on him or battling him after me is just playing for his ashes like a cricket tournament.
You said something about the trio, Jesus rising in the third. That was tight. But I liked it better when you said it in that battle against height. Watch me, Jackson. Watch me, Jackson, like the name was Michael. Just because that line was trash, it doesn't mean that you actually have to recycle.
Whoa, that was fine.
Oh my goodness! Tell the truth, boy. I'm the one that you idolize. You and I are the same height, it's just that you are compensated by your head size. They told him Atomik is in the building. That nigga, he's fucking spectacular. He probably shoot a movie. And that's when he translated the phrase loosely and he started giving me props, and that shows that he's really my groupie. But anyways, it's kind of weak. I mean, it should be normal for you at your level. But anyways, yo, it's August. It's August, the month that took a legend. Nothing can replace that king flow. Rest in peace, Lindam Kize. The P is just a beat downside up. You were no different from a big bro. But this one over here, he thinks he's you. And he's the only one that thinks so. But he's kind of retarded, so I don't blame him. He kind of thinks slow. He's retarded, so we kind of think slow. But if heaven needed a replacement, Don't worry, I won't be hesitant to let that thing go. See, I've seen many played with heat, but think Brandon Lee, he gon' die for real when I shoot the Chro. Mordecai and Rigby, I'ma knock this one out the park when I come with around that pops. Don't worry, folks, it's all just a regular show. My weapon? You ain't shit, man. My weapon? It got an extendo. By the way, you beat height 3-0. Nah, I'm telling a lie while the nose grow Pinocchio. Sorry. A nose with an extendo? Man, who gives a fuck? It's battle rap. You can't put a limit on guns that are imaginary. In fact, I got a gun so big. I'm kidding. I'm a little guy. Everything looks great to me. I got a gun so big.
How big is that shit?
Yeah. I'm kidding, I'm a little guy. Everything looks big to me. Like a style code, ground free, debonair deliveries. When it all falls down, I don't crack. I patch like where Snake Rick is. I'm a stand-up dude, but I'm still the sickest. Your crowd will fucking not react. Your fucking corny jokes will get the crickets. How are you? Your corny jokes will get the crickets. Your funny jokes will get the crickets, but I can make him laugh at your expense like you the one that bought his trip and no more tickets. How are you still in existence? How are you still in existence? When you sound like a reenactment of every Josie MC from 2003. My mind circuitry, a switchboard connected to different dimensions. Even when he informed, he ain't ticking all the boxes like a racial section. I can get a round off and cut off a fraction. The truth can be so hard to swallow, so this gon' feel like indigestion. I'll be honest. You teammate niggas when you clash and you brawl, but you remind me of Pikachu. When the battle is done, you're standing right next to the ash, but you have one character that just never evolved. It's a battle, this one. That just never evolved. He came off all trashy. But I get it. So he don't wanna. At least he doesn't wanna go down without a fight. So he freestyle when he choke. I get it. The kid ain't trying to come out a pussy probably, but he freestyle when he choke. Oh, I get it. The kid don't try to come out. He ain't trying to come out a pussy probably, but he drags his delivery C-section. Somebody gonna have to cut this bitch for me to get to the party. That is your food. Because you were very sloppy. Respect you can't copy. You cannot drop me. Freestyle beat. I'll be bringing it back. Because this is my hobby in the lobby. You can never fucking fuck with me. You look like one of them cats in a Punjabi. I'm the Atomic. I'm about to turn this into a Hiroshima. I got your face all stretched out like Christ the Redeemer. You said you're gonna pull up on me, but you're the one that's taking this out. Yeah.
Yeah!
And they say I choke a lot when I do that in my previous shitty battles, but I'm the only nigga who resorted to using a stumble to get jiggy with it like it's Mary J. Blige or Diddy dancing. The crowd isn't reacting because your shit is dope, they're just waiting for you to finish that shit. I heard back in 2001 you were killing it with them lyrical, spiritual. What the fuck? With them lyrical, spirit. When you were still in your lyrical, physical space. When you were still in your lyrical, miracle phase. And that's why I'll explain why I'm killing him today. Because when this homie was still in that phase. Fuck, let me just bring it back. Yo. When I said 2001 when you were still in your lyrical, miracle phase. And shout outs to my man, Ramsan King, because I guarantee it's not motherfucking shrooms how every cap he puts to his mouth will take his brain to a higher spiritual plane. You from Alex? I've been to that place. I've seen the way that I've seen the struggles you cats face. I've been to Alex, I've been to that place. I've seen the struggles you cats face. We all in this rap maze trying to get a cash made, but them niggas down there, some real grimy niggas really in the rat race. I've been a strong feature since scrambles from its beginning till its last day. I've been a landmark, a strong feature in scrambles from its inception till its last days. Whoa. And these cats ain't even getting paid. Let me explain the reason why then. Imagine you're the owner of a league that's rising, and the talent pool just decreased in size, and these niggas are just weak at rhyming. So, these niggas ain't shit, right? Mathematically speaking, it's impossible to divide with zeros, because that's something that still needs defining. Yeah, like gun bars, but think double entendre. How I know niggas that run with blades, but sometimes they be also coming down with the metal. I'll greet him respectfully, but if I can't give him the fight, then it's nothing a fist pound won't settle. Think about it, my shit is Marigana. How I bring live rounds that'll actually put these bodies on the ground, and you'll only see that once the dust clouds can settle. And still y'all giving me this guy Atomik? I've got a perfect box illustrated. These illustrations will paint the perfect picture like it's Spider-Man inside a comic. And everybody that fucks with Chro knows that I'm a giant on this since you compared me to Goliath. I'm no longer a giant. I'm a motherfucking titan on this. And if you really fucks with Chro knows, if you really fucks with me, everybody who fucks with Chro knows that I've always been omnipresent like time on watches. If it gets too hot in this kitchen, then it's gonna be like seeing a roach walk by. If there's any beef that's right, then it's time to squash this. I left a big imprint in the game, but they barely see me since the battles ain't gone. I got the same heavy situation that Sasquatch is. But I got some dirty laundry, meaning we got some material that I might need to air out. This bitch just like Rapunzel. Niggas was all up in the wall soon as she let that hair down. Back to that
That's personal right there. Get down.
I mean, that's enough to body this dude, because for half a man, I only bought half a battle. And I bodied you in all them rounds. You can keep this one. I bodied you in both them shits. Because I know that these are battle leagues, but it doesn't mean we can't spark a free like how Voto spits. There's probably non-believers of Christ, but I made that apparent so y'all can believe that I really wrote. Nah, I almost said that I really wrote that shit. Bogus shit. Look at him. It's a third round and he's already looking at me with the shimmering eyes of hopelessness.
I'm having this kid watched. Having this kid squashed. I'm gonna hand him the clocking now. That's a wristwatch. Check this out. I doubt you said something about Chro. I think Chro knows that he don't want to stick to a beef like a kebab. All that talk of being dope, he gon' finally pipe down the boy checked into rehab. You said something about your scrambled days. Oh boy, you were at an all-time high when they were giving you those international cats. But they would beat your ass up whenever y'all meet. I mean, them foreigners beat you up like them cops at Small Street. You told Al, he came, listen to this, guys. Listen to this group. He said to Al, you can't stand up to Atomic stature. Those are facts, bro. But I'm here to let you know it's okay to call big bro when your ass getting 3-0. Eat your food. Oh, bitch, I nurtured your style and you ain't even thank me. The contract says I can't smack him right now, but I'm gonna catch him outside like we hailing a taxi. Your peeps get involved. Them bullets will go through your family like the resemblance is uncanny. You can go off. You can get all the food. You fucking spit about Alex and about drag spread. You can get all the cats from where you reside that's dead. But I'll still bang with them cats. I'll still bang inside your house like you provided the steady. Bring that for next shit.
I must say that guy's chunk.
Bring that for that shit, man. But you nigga wish a nigga would. But the blood sticker. I reach into my stash, them arms come out like Germans hitting the sword sticker. Talk your shit, Atomik. Okay, let's get to the riches now, man. Alright, cool. Look. In his other battle, like other people, let's agree to stay calm. In his last battle,
Hey yo, keep it down, yo, keep it down, keep going.
In his last battle, he said he's trash and he blamed it on his masculinity. But I'm willing to put down cash, that shit comes off naturally. Because Chro, you did circumcision school, so you're not considered a man in your community. You should see him around other closer dude, his mouth stays all shut. Agnostic, you escape circumcision, but somehow you feeling that you can actually make the cut. I admit, my last two performances were flawed. You said something about Jesus in 3-0. Well, this is the third. Strike. I'm no prisoner, you in the presence of a God. They've even crucified me to get their whole point across. But I took the criticism, because higher ascendance was the cause. Also, dudes like to use English to sound as intelligent beings. material is offensive. They won't even ask me to bring it back, man. But I'm in I got the power to control them X-Men.
That's not karma,
I said.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Yeah. I go to England and I'm trying.
Most of people use English as a way to sound as intelligent beings. Let me prove a point. On Scrambles for Money, you were on main card. Does that make you a hazard MC? There you go again. Letting a white man determine what your standards should be. That's deep. There you hold on. There you go again. Letting a white man dictate what your standards should be. I'm gonna go off and keep on killing him with a free. In fact, for one that you don't have to pay me, y'all do it free. Alright. Free's funeral. The bed money, that's gonna cover the fee.
That's dope, bro.
He was on main card. So tell us, Chro, did main card put your career where you planned it to be? Because I lost my last 2 battles and you've been grinding and somehow you just here battling me. That means you're not going in the right direction to a certain degree. It's not that these media, they don't know how to network these media circles had their eye all on CBS. They started to see BS because CBS he was slumping off. He started to fall off. I mean, the bars was empty. The bars was getting empty, and the more bars he dropped, it was a signal that he was not getting any speaker. It's getting harder to sell C. I mean, come on, let's think about it. How can we bump your joints actively if you only cater for melancholy? You mock a lot of people's luxury and you pass it off as being the real MC. Come on, dog. You pass it off as being a real MC. Dog, listen here, dog. Mind your own business and your own reality, whether it's fake or reality. See, when I was young, my pops never taught me how to shave the hairs on my face. Why? Because by the time I already grew a beard, I already had my own place. Yes,
Let's go. Keep going.
See, my pops never showed me how to cut their hairs on my face. That's because by the time I grew a beard, I already had my own place. And you still at your mama crib with your friends. Like, come on, dude, you know what time it is. No recording or light noises after 6. I roll solo, but you know closer kids and clicks.
Hey yo! Come on, let's go. Almost there, y'all. Almost there.
Yeah.
He's got a clue. Nobody knows his own name. Nobody even knows, these are facts. Nobody knows the name. That's because their shine is blocked by your fucking rush that you get from chasing the fame. All this love for hip hop, that you claim is all for selfish gain. He tells his boys to ride behind him because he's afraid they'll surpass him if they get their own lane.
Let's go.
Knowledge and rockin'.
Yo, let's go.
Knowledge and raw artifact. This goes out to you both. I see no growth if you keep on letting him temper with your lines. Because he's like them. I know you probably signed some secret oath, but those are actually confines. Because he's like those black people selling packages from Enterprise. He's hampering you swines. You can't even go half. Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Raw and knowledge. This goes out to you both. I see no growth if you keep on letting him temper with your lies. I know you probably signed some secret oath, but he's like those black Enterprise packages on the black market. He's hampering you swines. Those are actually confined. You are confined to the prison because he lacks the vision. He's a closer dude. He's only following tradition. I don't blame him if he starts regretting. I survived your first, your second. It's Russian roulette. I'm not really sure which round you get it. Speaking of rounds, he told another guy we be paying like the nigga next door be fucking. Never mind that those are the type of fantasies that your mind be stuck in. An audio visual of another man having sex is something you should know. I heard you and your mountain buddies like a threesome. Gonna go between two chopsticks, you fucking sushi roll. Let's go. How are you agnostic? You freestyle lots, so how are you agnostic when you can't even stick to scripture? I heard you got an album. But not every single shot lands, and you developing is just so hard to picture. Not to be negative. Hold on, let me finish up. Let me finish up. Not to be negative. It's the truth and it's damning to hear. You're getting bodied by a real spitter. Get you waxed when I jam in your ear. Yo, you getting stoned because the mic, I rock it. You a novice, you know the artist. You wouldn't roll with the punches if you were Muhammad Ali in the box office. You won't get that reference because he was born in 94. I know. You won't get that reference because he was born in 94. Looking like this, what a disgrace. Some say he's ahead of his time, and that's because his age is actually struggling to keep up with his face. Even when you're happy, you look pissed.
Hey, yo, hold on.
Even when you're happy, you look pissed. Crow's face looks like a monkey's hand when it's making a fist. Bring it back.